While some people want to buy expensive and luxurious mansions, others prefer small, cozy apartments. At the same time, there are people who prefer different housing options. We are talking about houses made of eco-friendly materials with fantastic shapes and unique designs, and in the most remote locations. In this episode, you will witness the most extraordinary buildings that were captured on camera. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so as to not miss even more interesting episodes. Fernando Abellanes, a designer from Valencia, has found a place for privacy even in a big city. He set up a study house right under one of the city bridges. Despite all the practical features of the project, its main goal is to convey to people that it is possible to live well, surrounding yourself with only the most necessary things. This is not an unusually shaped garbage can, but quite a real residential building, albeit tiny in size. What can fit into a structure that fits itself into a van? It's hard to believe, but you can take a shower, use a gas burner, and invite friends. The Mushroom House is located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Terry Brown, a professor of architecture and design, once bought an unremarkable bungalow. For 14 years, he and his students turned it into an exotic house from a fairy tale, which became an original art object and attraction. Modern architects are increasingly trying to create buildings that would organically integrate into the world around them. For example, an underground mansion with an area of 360 square meters was built on the slope of a secluded rocky bay on the Greek island of Seriphos. So, the owners shall not be afraid of raging cold winds. A French design company has developed something very interesting and in demand. I'm talking about such a prefabricated frame house. This residential module is designed for people who want to relax and spend a few days among natural landscapes with all the necessary amenities. Such a house can be put almost anywhere. Not everyone will agree to spend the night in such a booth. On the other hand, it's definitely an unforgettable experience. The fact is that it is very high and even climbing to it is not so easy. Would you be able to sleep peacefully there? These modern homes have many advantages. First of all, such housing is made of eco-materials, it can be installed anywhere, and used as both a home and an office. Do I need to say anything about the fact that the architects and designers have tried to make the buildings very beautiful? Mobile homes seem pretty small and clumsy, but this dwelling with a length of 7 meters and a width of a little more than 2 turned out to be greatly equipped. There is a dining room, a bedroom, and even a small bathroom, and yet its main advantage is the ability to change the location at any time. Fans of Star Trek, Star Wars, and science fiction would definitely pay attention to the possibility of acquiring such housing. The creators call it a spaceship for a reason. Both inside and outside, it looks fantastic. This is approximately what Batman's new home might look like if Bruce Wayne decided to buy a vacation home. On the one hand, it is located in a remote place in a cave. On the other, the interior here looks more than expensive and refined. This unique hotel is located 60 kilometers above the Arctic Circle in the vicinity of the small Swedish village of Harads. All rooms are tree houses located at a height of 4 to 6 meters above the ground and have their own names: Cabin, Mirror Cube, Nest, Blue Cone, and UFO. Each of them was designed by different architects in their own individual style. Lovers of unity with nature, who at the same time want to enjoy the benefits of civilization, can visit the Canadian Free Spirit Spheres Hotel near Qualicum Beach in British Columbia. The rooms are made of wood and fiberglass in the form of spheres. Each of them is located at a height of 3 to 4 meters above the ground and is fixed with a web from elastic ropes.
If you want to switch to something else, don't be hurry. Something truly interesting is just about to begin.
Javier Senosian is a Mexican architect, a representative of the organic architectural style. His projects are close to nature both in shape and in meaning. He wanted not a single tree to be damaged during the construction of this house, so the building has the shape of a snake that meanders through the hills and penetrates the caves. Everyone knows about the unreal prices of real estate in London. These young people decided to help a friend while he was waiting for an opportunity to purchase housing. They created a small but functional house out of the dumpster. In general, it is nice and cozy, but one has to take a shower in the nearest gym. From a distance, it may seem that this is a futuristic water tower in New Zealand. However, everything is much more interesting. This is a building where parties are held. It has a lot of smart home functions, and at night, it just looks amazing. In the suburbs of Paris in the woods, you can find an unusual place where you can stay for a few days. Each room here is unique, equipped with everything you need, and the terraces are equipped with a jacuzzi. Invisible mirrored cabins have been built in the woods in Tennessee. They hid in luxury private rooms. They stand right in the forest among the trees and seem to merge with the forest. It is curious that these mirror panels reflect 97% of UV rays and keep houses cool in summer. Lisa Starr dreamed of building an eco-friendly house for herself in Joshua Tree Park in California. This is how stable and simple Bonita Domes appeared, built using a special technology of mixing cement, which cools houses in the summer and warms them in winter. Now Lisa not only lives here, but also constantly receives tourists from all around the world. This is a great option for those who want to remain unnoticed but prefer extraordinary housing. In the Joshua Tree National Park, there is a house with an area of about 500 square meters, completely finished with mirrored glass. The solar-powered house is designed as one long and continuous room created around an indoor swimming pool. There are people who made their childhood dreams come true in adulthood, so Pete Nelson and Laurel Waters designed and created tree houses. They call their creation the Castle in the Sky. The interior of it is in no way inferior to the exterior, as well as includes everything you need and fascinates with details. Only hardcore extreme lovers will choose this house to stay in Hawaii. The fact is that it is only 6.5 kilometers from an active volcano, the eruption of which can begin at any minute. In addition, the area around it is covered with frozen lava. This is not another old plane that has been turned into a house, but a building that was built like an Airbus A380. This is a two-story house with landing gear in the north of Lebanon, with ladders, 41 portholes on both sides, and terraces located on the wing. Everyone knows that the Maldives provides a luxury vacation, and hotels compete with each other all the time. In 2018, there was an opportunity to live in a two-story villa built at a depth of 5 meters below the level of the Indian Ocean. This house is the personification of the triumph of modern design and technology.
To be honest, I'm speechless after witnessing it. What about you?
This is another confirmation that it is easy to realize a childhood dream and get a treehouse. You just need to purchase this thing that looks like a giant nest and install it in less than a day. Inside, there will be everything you need to have a good time. And how about switching from a vacation in a luxury hotel to a stay on the farm? One thing is that you need to take into account that this is not an ordinary farm, but a chic house decorated with works by famous contemporary artists. As for the animals, they are kept in excellent condition, and it is a pleasure to watch them. And this is a house on wheels. I'm sure you'd like to get it instead of your boring apartment. There are 2 fully equipped bathrooms, a spacious kitchen, terraces, and everything you need for a comfortable life. Besides, annoying neighbors will not bother you because you can move at any time. This fantastic iron horse is the creation of the sculptor and architect Robert Bruno, located on the edge of a canyon near the city of Lubbock, Texas. Such a spectacular house is put on narrow supports and consists of 150 tons of steel. In addition, all elements are made of welded metal, glass, and stained glass. The author was engaged in the project until his death, but he never managed to complete it. In Costa Rica, fans of non-trivial places can try to live in a Boeing 727 aircraft located in trees. Now, the plane offers a wonderful view of the ocean. Inside, there are 2 bedrooms with huge beds, a fully equipped bathroom, and a dining room, and all the decor elements are made of wood. This unusual hotel in a mountainous area near the city of Dalat in Vietnam is called a madhouse. The building looks like a magical tree with intertwined roots and branches, entangled in a web with giant spiders and surrounded by exotic plants. The rooms have a round shape inside, while the corridors turn in the most unexpected places. Now, pay attention to this trailer. At first glance, you would not think that there is such a comfortable interior. This car has a rich history. During the Second World War, it was part of a military train. Now it is a favorite tourist hotel in the east of Tennessee. Cave houses of the 21st century sometimes amaze with their splendor. This British businessman has chosen it to live. The floor and walls are made of stone, and the interior is full of natural materials. Interestingly, the cave in which this dwelling is located is about 250 million years old. Perhaps this place is more like a polar station than a hotel, and for good reason, because it is located at an altitude of 3,912 meters. Comfortable modules of the hotel, outwardly resembling space capsules, will help to relax and prepare for reaching the top. In most cases, shelter for climbers and tourists built at high points of the routes are simple structures with a couple of amenities to stay overnight. However, sometimes one can find real architectural masterpieces with original design and comfortable conditions. Not everyone decides to stay and live in a traditional igloo. Fortunately, there is a modern, comfortable alternative. In such igloos, you can live right under the sky surrounded by fabulous northern landscapes and enjoy the beauty of the northern lights. Real lovers of romance dream of visiting this original house. They are attracted by picturesque landscapes, solitude, and an extraordinary and recognizable structure resembling a white swan. And this place seems to have descended from the pages of a science fiction book. Houses in the shape of mysterious UFOs look like they are ready to take off at any moment. In fact, they were built in the 60s of the last century as winter chalets made of recycled plastic. This glass house, built in New Canaan, Connecticut, was designed by Philip Johnson as his own residence and is a masterpiece made of glass. The walls are attached to black steel pillars, and the interior space is divided by low walnut cabinets and a brick cylinder hiding the bathroom. The design of the facade of the public library in Kansas City is designed in the form of a series of books that stand as if on a bookshelf. Thanks to this solution, the facade should hide the parking lot of the library. Local residents chose the books themselves. The main criterion was the mention of the city of Kansas City in the book. These days, a house on the edge of the earth has ceased to be something unique, especially when so many people dream of solitude and escape from reality. Such a unique building is attached to the rock with steel pins, and all rooms are equipped with panoramic windows and have stunning views of the ocean. Simon and Jasmine Dale from Wales saw the ideas of simplicity and comfort in the houses of the hobbits described by Tolkien, which they decided to put into the construction of their homes. In just 4 months, with some money and almost no experience in construction, the family managed to create a comfortable and very eco-friendly house. Former American engineer and now retired Bruce Campbell is a true aviation enthusiast. Even now, he lives in an old plane. He removed all the seats from the cabin to transform the interior of the aircraft into a bedroom, living room, and home office. Campbell used the small kitchen and had to work hard to build the shower.
Even though our episode is almost over, we would like to cheer you up and let you know that a new one will be released soon. Don't forget to click the bell so as to not miss it.